Hey Ken, Whit here. One last example with the GUI Program Maker for the S2 for your upcoming class. This one builds on the routine that we did earlier, the binary counting. I counted, if you remember, up to 7 as another scribbler passed. This one is supposed to add and subtract depending on which direction you run past the front of the scribbler. We were a little limited by the number of variables that you could have with the GUI Program Maker. So all I can do is count up to 4 and then subtract down from 4. So let's take a look at what it does. Okay, so here's our S2 sitting there already on. This is a little screen that I made so that I can run back and forth in front of the S2 so that you can watch what happens. I'm going to press the reset button now to reset the program, and it should play a 0 tone. There's the 0 tone. The LED, the blue LED, is lit, indicating that the S2 is on. So as I take the little shield and move it in front of the S2, don't want to move past the midline, we'll count 1 in the ones column. Remember, this is the twos column. This is the fours column. As we move in front of the S2 again with the little shield, we'll count 2. There's 1 in the twos column. 3, that's 1 in the twos column and 1 in the ones column. And then finally, 4. Okay, so we're up to 4. Now if we come back over to this side and we pass in front of the S2, just a little bit, we count down to 3, 2, 1, and finally back to 0. So what should be able to happen is if I move in front of the scribbler this way, that's 1. If I move in front of the scribbler this way, subtracts and goes back to 0. So that's the binary counting routine up to 4. The code will be attached. And I hope you have a really fun time with your teachers up in your class. Love the S2, love teaching with it.